Welcome to Uzu Ramen. What can I get you?
Do you know that woman wearing a mask?
Do you mean Umaru-san? I wish I didn't. But she comes here every day. I've never heard a single good word from her about my food. And yet, she keeps ordering.
Do you own this place?
I do. And I'm proud of it. When I first got here, I thought my life was over. But running this shop gave me a new purpose.
Serving food for eternity sounds like a shitty way to live.
Doing what you love for eternity sounds shitty to you? Well, you must have a shitty job then.
Who's that mysterious guy at the table?
That's Gino. He doesn't talk much. Mostly drinks and stares at his bell and bones board.
Goodbye.
Be careful out there.
What?
I want to challenge you to a bell and bones match.
Fine, but don't disappoint me. I didn't expect to lose. Underestimating you made me weak. You taught me a good lesson.
Hey, do I know you? You look familiar.
Familiar how?
You have the exact same nose as my neighbor Quentin. It was very strange. Used to talk about some moving pictures all the time. He was a little crazy, you see. Probably a drunk, but at least not the raging kind. More of a choir.
Wow. I look like a lunatic who's also a drunk. Isn't that great?
Well, at least he was a handsome lunatic.
Actually, that does make it better, yes.
All right. So, what do you want from me?
I'm looking for the spell that summons Beatrice. I heard you had a piece of it.
You heard right, but I'm not a charity.
Perhaps there's something I can do for you.
Sure, a foot massage would be nice. I haven't taken these shoes off in a while.
Ew.
Suit yourself.
What can you recommend on the menu?
Nothing.
Really? There are at least a dozen empty plates in front of you.
Good to know you're not blind. Still, the food here is horrible. I haven't had a decent ramen in more than a century.
That sounds horrible, really.
It is.
If I cook you the perfect ramen, will you give me your piece of the spell?
If you do that, I'll even give you a kiss. Relax. I'm just kidding. But you should have seen your face. If your ramen is at least half as good as the one I had back then, the spell is yours. I don't even know why I kept it all these years. Probably to piss off Ernest.
What about Ernest?
He once sent his men after me, hoping I'd just give him my piece of the spell.
So, why didn't you?
Because Ernest can go screw himself. I hate that guy. Thinks he's the boss of this dump. Yeah, right.
But how did you get rid of his men?
I bit off one of the guy's finger and threatened that next time I'd be aiming for other body parts, if you get what I'm saying.
I think I do.
Good. Now, hurry up and treat a lady to some real good ramen.
Goodbye.
Whatever.
Hello again.
What's Omara-san's problem with your, ramen?
That woman is insufferable. She wants special ramen made with golden tuna. I'm not sure it even exists here in Whateverland. But even if it did, I'd never make it for her.
Why not?
Because who puts tuna in ramen, even if it's golden?
Actually, I'd try that.
Of course you would. Feel free to use my kitchen if you decide to make that weird tuna ramen for her. The recipe should be near the stove. Oh, and don't put any kind of alcohol in it, or she'll pass out.
Got it. Thanks for the help.
I'm just curious to see what's going to happen.
Do you have any idea where I can find that special golden tuna?
Try asking Santiago at the market. He is the local fisherman, so if anyone can help you, it's him.
Goodbye.
Be careful out there.
Feels like the right place to look for a non-existent fish.
Quit the brooding and let's find that precious tuna.
At least someone's optimistic.
How can I help you?
Do you happen to have a golden tuna for sale?
Huh? Did I hear that right? You're talking about the golden tuna?
Do you have it or not?
Actually, I do have this beautiful, exclusive, incredible fish. But,
Doesn't there always have to be a but?
life is just a series of infinite buts. Remember that, amigo?
Fine. What do you want then?
I got a fresh batch here, but I still can't get my hands on it. Sort the fish while I handle the customers, and the golden tuna is yours.
Deal. That shouldn't be too hard.
Just don't get too cocky. All right, camarada. What you have to do is sort the new batch of fish. It's simple. Good fish to the left, bad fish to the right. Come on, no time to waste. No bad, camarada. But the next batch is a little different. If you see a fish with red fins, put it to the left, even if it looks rotten. Sounds strange, I know, but that's kind of a weird delicacy we have here. Tastes like a first kiss. Nasty, but unforgettable. You're doing good, camarada. Now, stay vigilant, because in the next batch, there might be Whateverlanders who turned into fish. You wouldn't want to eat them, no? So, watch out for fish with human eyes, and put them to the right. Tired already? No worries, this is the last batch, but a very tricky one. You see, local cats found out we were throwing fishy Whateverlanders away. So they started drawing eyes on the fresh fish to confuse us and snatch it for themselves. Don't let those fake eyes confuse you. Beautiful! All the fish is in the right place, thanks to you, camarada. Here's your golden tuna, just as I promised.
Yes?
Here, try this.
Wait. You actually made me a ramen? You must be desperate. Let's see. It's not bad. Not bad at all, actually. The tuna is melting in my mouth like fresh butter. Reminds me of the good old days. You managed to impress me. I'll give you that. Here, the spell is yours.
Thank you. By the way, your taste is really weird.
Ha! You think I don't know that? Now, get out of my face before I force you to make me another bowl.
So, you're a thief and a master chef all at once. Who would have thought?
And a fish connoisseur, mind you.
By the way, you look great in an apron. Just saying.
Oh, I'm flattered.
All that ramen made me hungry as a wolf. How about we order something to celebrate?
Let's celebrate after we get out of here, all right?
Remind me, why do I keep hanging out with you?
Because I look great in an apron, obviously.
Exactly. Now off we go.
Her bones so fine and brittle, it barely took an hour, as tender flesh grew sweeter and blood was getting sour. Her eyes, so blue and clever, got dark and filled with fear. Tear her apart could never, too salty from the tears.